I got rid of that hot sauce I had in there. It was too hot, and it overcome. It overstimulates the nervous system, and unfortunately, I had a relapse because my nervous system was so you know because of that stuff that I ate. Right, it overwhelmed the nervous system, and I couldn't control myself, and but I still have the same information I've always had. I just am a little bit drained, and I'm a little bit pissed off, and and on this journey, it's becoming kind of it's beginning to wake up. I'm beginning to understand. I'm beginning to wake up, and I'm beginning to understand, why Gabedawg left, and why the fucking hell he got tired of talking to people and stuff. Because when you're on this journey, a lot of times there are some things that you can understand. There's things that the divine almost unlocks the understanding. It allows you to understand these things, and when you try to tell these things to gooners, like I talk about, for example, I every now and then I mention a certain spiritual organization I don't like bringing up too much. And one of the reasons why I don't like bringing it up too much is not because it's not because I don't believe it, but it's because people people will be at a certain level, and it won't be a very high level, and they'll see high level teachings that they don't the concepts that these teachings are built on will be so high above anything that these people will be able to conceive of. Right? When you talk about the superconscious mind, I try to tell people, meditation ain't fucking sleep. For example, I try to tell these fucking ignorant, miserable pieces of crap. I try to tell them meditation is not sleep, right? It's not passive. It's not blanking out the mind. There's two ways the mind can actually go. There is, you can go into a passive state, which goes into the subconscious mind, and you can go into a positive trance, as it's referred to. And oftentimes when people do that, it'll be a really deep form of concentration, or it'll be a concentration on a higher center or something like that. And this is often when, on the medical table, it looks like the people there are basically dead. See, but what a lot of these people don't understand is, even though you don't think with thoughts in the same way, and by the way, don't try to blank out your mind, because that's not how this works. But the awareness, you become one with that which you are meditating, right? That is that's a superconscious state, and on the medical table, it'll look like there's nothing there, because you're not in the conscious, and you're not in the subconscious. You don't go from the conscious and go below the subconscious. You go from the conscious into the superconscious, and these people don't understand these types of things. And you get people on these channels, and these people mocking God, and they mock religion, and they mock spirituality. And you know what? After a while, you just get fucking tired of it. Because in every, these people don't understand. They think this is all based on faith. But in every fiber of your soul, in every fiber of your being, in every atom and molecule of your physical body, in every atom and molecule, every single aspect of you, you have absolutely no doubt that you know these things. And you see these thousands of people constantly mocking it. And it's getting to the point where, everybody is just not going anywhere. And you are going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, approaching the speed of light with these fucking things. And at first, you can't handle, gooning content. After a while, you get to the point where you start not even being able to handle, all these, anime shit and all these furries and all this, weird shit. Eventually you get tired of these people that are mocking God and mocking all these higher states of consciousness and mocking all these things that go way above their head, don't make any damn sense. After a while, you stop even commenting. When you see people in your comments mocking this stuff, you stop even talking to the damn people. You either ignore them and let someone else deal with it, or you block them. But at some point, at some damn point, it seems like you get tired of even being on YouTube. You get tired of it. Because the closer you draw yourself to these things, the more you understand how fucking indescribably idiotic someone could be to question the existence of God. Your life begins to work like poetry in ways that no odds could explain, and you just get fucking fed up and tired of these ungrateful pieces of dog shit. And that's all the fuck I have to say today.